like to think myself as a bit of a rebel, which is why I'm posting my March wrap-up videos in mid-April. Don't judge me. Okay, true story is I was sick again the first half of this month and couldn't shoot, so I am now going to make up for lost time. At your collective urging, I read Legend by Marie Lu. This book is so cinematic, I can practically taste the colors and shades of the inevitable film version, and it is freaking gorgeous. And imagining the bone structure of a post-apocalyptic LA is a fun mental exercise and really not that much of a stretch. Most of this city already kind of looks the part. I did have a few issues with a couple of leaps of logic, inserted I'm sure to preserve the book's snappy 305-page length. I'm about to talk about them, so if you don't want spoilers, fast forward to the next book. 1, the fact that June inferred that the boy was Day because he reached for his necklace that wasn't there. Many people wear necklaces, not just master criminals. It just seemed implausible. 2, I may have missed something, but did the government actually stop chasing down all the escapees and immediately just continue on with the execution as soon as the kid in the blindfold blunders back in? Oh well, smashing! No reason to chase after the rest or even check under this blindfold, chaps. Let's just carry on like this isn't highly suspicious. Anyway, still a great book. The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, the second book in the Raven Boys series. Love this series so much. I cannot wait for the third to come out. It's lacking a title or a description or anything, but it's supposed to come out in October. Anyway, back to this second book. It continues the story of Blue and her Raven Boys, who are still searching for an ancient dead guy. It's very good. Maggie Stiefvater's use of metaphors in this book is brilliant, except when it isn't. There are a couple in here where I'm like, okay, that metaphor is a little bit of a stretch. An example of a really great one would be the following passage. She wore a dress Ronan thought looked like a lampshade. Whatever sort of lamp it belonged on, Gansey clearly wished he had one. Ronan wasn't a fan of lamps. An example that made me go, huh? He hadn't realized yet that Gansey could persuade even the sun to pause and give him the time. Anyway, if you haven't read this series, do so. It's most excellent. Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia. The narrator is a boy from a small southern town when the niece of the town recluse blows into town. All is not what it seems. Something supernatural is afoot. I never quite got into this book. I think it would have made an awesome short story, but most of the middle half just felt unnecessary. It took me 2 months to finish, and I don't think I have the will to continue on in this series. My reread this month was More Minds by Kara Matas and Perry Nodelman. It's a second in a children's/young adult series I read as a teen. It's about a princess from a country where people can use mind powers to change reality, but choose not to. And also about a prince from a country where they can create the illusion that their surroundings are different, but can't actually change reality. Man, these are not good. The writing is simplistic, flat, almost to the point of condescension. I don't think this was unusual for 90s kids/YA books pre the Harry Potter era. While we can all come up with notable, much-loved exceptions, this era was all too often characterized by YA books with uncomplicated plots, caricatures of characters, and a pat moral at the end. It was adults writing down to kids. Abysmal. Anyway, I read 23 books this month and am losing some of my lead on my 250 book goal for the year, but still on track. What were your thoughts on these books? What are some of your favorite or unfavorite YA books from the 90s?